Every morning, when I enter my gallery, I stop, smile, and say good morning to the quiet, beautiful room. I feel blessed, and I don't think I'd had the courage to pursue this dream had it not been for Kirsten's Gudindeskolen. In 2007, I was the mother of a 3-year-old, had left my husband, my heart had been broken by yet another man, and although I'd taken a master's degree in communication and art history, my so-called career had come to a complete standstill, far out on a sidetrack. I was unhappy, confused, and ashamed. I knew I had the potential for a great life, but I could in no way see how to get there. I was stuck. Then I was recommended Kirsten's Gudindeskolen, and in spite of how new age and hippie-ish I envisioned that would be, I started anyways, based on the notion that since what I had been doing so far had not worked, it was perhaps time to do something else. We sat in a circle. There were candles and even a bit of incense. We did yoga and meditated, and part of me screamed, "This is totally stupid!" But soon it became evident that attending the Gudindeskolen would turn out to be one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Because Kirsten gave us very usable tools. Tools to find peace and accept, to transform and to create just the life we each of us wanted. And not the least a belief that we fully deserved said life. I started to take myself seriously and began the journey of shaping the best possible version of myself. At the Gudindeskolen, one of the elements was finding our deepest passion. I realized that my passion was to create jewelry. This was actually not an unfamiliar idea because I had been creating jewelry on a serious hobby level since the mid-90s and even briefly dreamed of becoming an entrepreneur, but didn't have the guts to pull it through back then. Now I was again confronted with this overwhelming passion, and again I backed out. I was not ready. But the seed was sown. The soil was fertilized. Slowly, very, very slowly, I began to sprout. I'm not an educated jeweler. I'm a passionate, self-taught artist. And although I have studied at the Institute of Precious Metals, I've always struggled with feelings of inferiority towards the officially educated jewelers in the industry. In 2011, however, I decided to defy my own small self. I'd worked up enough oomph to overcome the idea that I was not good enough and took the big leap. I opened a workshop store in downtown Copenhagen, and there, under the stucco and the chandelier of my shop, I daily work with gold, silver, and glittering gems. This is where I bring the dreams of my clients into reality. In my world, I create jewelry for everyday princesses and other shameless romantics, like myself. Most of it is unique, often created in collaboration with my clients, but I also do small series, which are less costly. Not the least the Sprout series, which is a tribute to the slumbering germinate that symbolizes the amazing opportunities which may exist in the future, once it's allowed to sprout. I discovered that Kirsten had created courses teaching feminine leadership for entrepreneurs. That turned out to be a good investment too. Here I first and foremost learned about the mindset of wealthy persons, and especially to act for my future self, where I already have success, rather than the petty A, today's reality. Being an entrepreneur requires lots of work and certain ability to keep it cool, but it is equally important to make the journey from A to B enjoyable. "You've got to slow down in order to speed up" has very much become my mantra, and using my favorite tools from Kirsten's toolbox, for instance the Ho'oponopono technique, I've been able to achieve what I've achieved today. I've taken feminine leadership of my own work life, and I'm now making a living as an artist jeweler. My gallery has been open for 2 years now, and sales have steadily increased. I've been able to hire a marketing coordinator, and I've outsourced other tasks to competent people. I've reinvested the increased revenue until now, but this year will be the year where I'll be able to make a full living from my company, and I'm looking forward to that. When I turn the old and not so beautiful gold of my customers into new personalized jewelry, I principally do the same as Kirsten. I take precious matter and encourage it into becoming the ultimate version of itself. I consider myself to be lucky that my seed got the chance to be nourished by her capable hands and wit.